Hey Pokemonsters, I hope everyone is having a fabulous Sunday. I got a little something something. We're going to open up half of a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 151 8 packs. Basically, it's half of an ultra premium collection. And I will be uploading anything else in those other 8 packs as shorts. I don't know if anybody's been following the channel here lately, but 151 is by far, and when I say by far, light years away, this by far is my favorite Scarlet Violet set. Probably one of my favorite sets. I would put this up there right below Evolving Skies. So here we go. Let's see. Now this is kind of a throwback, right? This has been out since November, October. But as long as I can get these UPCs right now at a good deal, which is about $115 delivered to my door after tax on Amazon right now as a Prime member. I love the artwork in this set. I love the throwbacks in this set. I love the Charizards in this set. There's nothing about this set really that the pull rate was good with a holo Starmie. The holo energies are in this, the 151 set, so. And if you guys haven't heard, I love bringing news to you guys. They're actually doing a Japanese reprint of the 151. So this set, I think, was great for the entire game. I just really think this was good. Hi, Pikachu. For Pokemon in the future, going forward, I believe that this set did more for the game than any other recent set. I'm just going to say it. And that's my opinion, guys. I just want to say, definitely pair of Snorlaxes. Clefable into a Wheezing Hollow. Standard Grass Energy. But like I said, there's just the set, the illustration rares. It's beautiful artwork. And that's what I believe has kept collectors coming back time and time again to this 151 set. And then the side up. Any of us older gamers, if you guys don't know, I'm 47. This is a definite throwback, not just to when I remember the Pokemon game, but when my daughter was getting into Pokemon, my nieces and nephews, like there was Pokemon all of a sudden everywhere. And if you're gonna pull a holo, make it the Gengar. He looks very mischievous. Very mischievous. We're going into pack number 5. But yeah, I like the pull rates with this set. I've got a lot of doubles. I'm working on my second master set for 151 right now. I've all the doubles, even the EXs. I can take the trade night. They have value. I can sell them on TCG Trader. They still have value. So my doubles in this set don't just sit and collect dust. Hi, Raichu. And we get our first EX with the Zapdos. And let me give you guys a 151 code. Let me know in the comments if you guys do get any big pulls from those codes. And it doesn't even got to be a big pull. If you were looking for something and you get that card, just give me a shout out. Or, give yourself a shout out in the comments below. Let the community know how that code, anything awesome that you pulled from that. I can hear people in the back asking, why am I wearing these gloves? Well, I'm going to use PokeRev as an example. He recently pulled a Charizard, a vintage Charizard. Venusaur EX, the special, followed by Starmie and the holo energy. I'm sorry, guys, double banger pack. Let's chill. And I will go back to what I was saying. The Venusaur EX. This card is still $51 in value. Probably going to continue to go up and up. Look at those eyes. It's like, hey, I'm going to do what I want to do. You got my Tranquil Flower. But the artwork in this set, amazing. Thank you for showing up. And then if you missed the swirly holo Cosmos energies that come in this set. How many hollows we got, or swirls? This one's not a lot of swirl. There's one right there on the left middle, right in this area. Guys, I don't know why I'm studying this energy. It's been a while. There's a swirl in the white. There's a swirl. Pretty cool. The reason I bring that up, a lot of the people that have seen these hollows, they count the swirls. And what I've seen, if you have 4, 5, 6 swirls on a card, it's worth more. So, there you go. Normally, you don't want swirls in your paint. Bob Ross said it, happy little swirls. Happy little swirls. He's really happy. Executor. The Rigid Band. Graveler. I've missed you guys. I've been doing a lot of shorts. I appreciate those of you that have been chilling and watching the shorts. I appreciate it. Yes, I know every pack's not a banger. And I also heard you in the back. So what I was saying about PokeRev, he pulled a Charizard that could have been 10,000 as a graded 10 card. Let me also state before I go any further, PokeRev, I love you. I get asked this question a lot about the gloves, so I'm going to break it down. I used to be a machine designer. I have worked on die cut cards for the Topps company and the Don Russ company. So when they load the card stock, it goes automatically into a machine that prints. Front side gets flipped, prints the back side. Then another machine ushers this with a piece of steel. There's the leaf, swirly hollow. So by the time the card gets to the die, which is what's going to come down, you've got a sheet of cards. All these cards are on a square sheet, right? Just cards everywhere. Well, the die comes down. It's what's going to give you your rounded corners. It's what's going to cut this card to size. You can see that this card is just a little bit OC, off center, or obsessive compulsive. You can see it a little bit on the back, just a tiny bit, microns. But that's because when this card loaded, the die was just a little bit too far to the left. What I can tell you right now is when this card went through the entire process of being loaded as blank stock before it was printed, it was never touched by a human. When it went in to this package by a machine and was sealed, this card, after ink was applied, because I'm wearing gloves, has never, ever, ever been touched since printing by human hands. So if I want to take this Venusaur EX and get it graded, I now have video proof because of the YouTube channel that this card's never been touched by hand. Does that mean that that $10,000 Pokemon or Charizard would have been worth more wearing gloves? No. But as a collector, I think it's neat. I only do it because I think it's neat and because I love this artwork. I do it because that Venusaur, when I put it in a sleeve, which I'm going to do next, and put it in a top loader and sit it in my grade pile, when it comes back sealed in a PSA, they wear gloves there. And just so you guys know, I am that guy with real OCD, and I do send a little note. My card was open with gloves. Can you please wear gloves through the entire process until sealed? They usually send me a little note that says, thank you, we appreciate it, we have done so. But they do that anyway. When they're grading your card and they're looking at it and they're holding up your card at PSA or see it, wherever you're getting your cards graded, they're looking at them, they're always gloved, just like me right now. So when this Venusaur comes back to me in a PSA slab that's sealed, in theory, from the time that this card was a blank piece of white cardstock, they didn't even know it was going to be a Venusaur EX. No human hands have touched that. There's no human oil that's ever touched my Venusaur. People that know me will know that. I'm the only one that knows that. So that's why I say I do it because I think it's neat. This card will be put into a slab, hardened, sealed, and it's never been handled by a human. So, yeah, I know, I'm a nerd, but that stuff, I just think it's cool, you know? Yeah, 90% of the cards that I'm going to handle, let's be honest, 99% of the cards that I'm going to handle, I would never need gloved. But I don't know what pack that Venusaur's in. or I would only buy packs with Venusaurs and Charizards. So that's just a really good understanding, or a really good example. PokeRev, I love you. I don't want you to change what you're doing. I just wanted to explain why I do what I do. PokeRev, you're the only person I know that's pulled a $10,000 Charizard in the last week. So by default, I used you, sir. And PokeRev says it's okay. PokeRev says we're okay, guys. He understands. He has blessed us just by mentioning his name with Erica's invitation, the one that we want, and another swirly hollow. And another swirly hollow. So PokeRev said he understood, and he was going to back me up with this. I'm sure PokeRev just sent something to the Poke gods. Thank you, PokeRev. This is why I wear gloves, guys. You do not have to. I want my slabs coming back like they came from Mars, never been touched by humans. And that Venusaur, he's not from here anyway. He's not from Earth. He doesn't want earthly hands on his nose. Wow, guys, I am so glad that we did this, y'all. My Pokemonster friends. So that was half of a UPC. I tell you what I'm going to do, Pokemonsters. I'm going to save the other 8 packs. We're going to do this again later this week. Let's set a date. Wednesday, I will have the other 8 packs uploaded for you guys. Once again, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here to let me talk about my hobby, to share my hobby with you guys. I hope that every pack that you touch has at least a hit in it. I know that's not possible, but I'm wishing you the best. That's uncanny timing. Even she knows that she should be wearing gloves while she's in the garden. We could get really philosophical here. The beautiful art, 151, baby, right here. This, 2 cards, 8 packs. This covered the cost, and we've still got 8 packs to go. We have a bunch of promo cards. If I can get 10 likes on this video, I will give the 3 Mew cards away to 1 viewer. That's all. 10 likes. Wow. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. I wish you nothing but peace, love, and Pokemon. You guys have a great day. I'll see you Wednesday. Wow.